And now, back to Darrell Waltrip like Spider-Man.
Darrell, I want you to take a look. You talked about a while ago this race starting in the sunlight and going in the night. Look at Carl Edwards right there. Sunglasses and a clear shield. That means when it gets dark, he can pull the sunglasses off.
Looks like Spider-Man.
They're going to try to go places where maybe they shouldn't go at times.
They're going to feel like Superman. They're going to look like Spider-Man when they get all hooked together. A year ago down here, July down here, last year, you couldn't do what these guys are doing today until they repaved this racetrack, took all the bumps out of it. This track's got more grip than Spider-Man right now, I'm telling you. There's one word that these drivers have used to explain this racetrack. It's smooth, just like this tabletop, but grip. This thing has more grip than Spider-Man.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be so hard on Darrell. After all, it did remind me of this.
These two ponies have a bit of a grudge match they're trying to settle, trying to prove who's the most athletic.
Yes, and grudge rhymes with fudge.
Yes, it does. What?
Fillies and Gentle Colts, I am Brock Beard, and here is your starting lineup as they have qualified for the Kobalt Tools 400 at Las Vegas. On the pole, and for the second straight race, it is a new track record. Two-time Vegas winner, mighty Matt Kenseth scores his first pole in nearly 2 years, dating back to his record-breaking lap at Darlington in 2009. Starting alongside, equaling his best Cup start at Martinsville last fall, the Tasmanian Devil, Marcus Ambrose. Row 2, it's green, it's mean, it bumped into Ambrose but was only joking. The 99 of 2008 winner, Concrete Carl Edwards. The Biffmeister, Greg Biffle, makes it 4-4 to the top of the leaderboard. Row 3, however, belongs to Joe Gibbs. The Wild Thing 2009 winner and current point leader, Kyle Busch, is the only pole sitter to win this race. Sliced bread himself, Joey Logano, starts 6th. Row 4, dangerous AJ Allmendinger back in Best Buy Blue, and the Haas automation machine of the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. Row 5, the New Jersey Fury, Martin Truex Jr., and the Mark 5 of inaugural Vegas winner, Mark Martin. Row 6, Joplin, Missouri's Jamie McMurray gets back with Big Mac, and sleek and swift, Regan Smith makes it 3 straight top 12 starts for Furniture Row. Starting on the inside of Row 7, fresh off his first Cup win in 66 starts, much to the joy of Tyler Head and the rest of his fans, the Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon, is back in the DuPont colors. Gordon, the 2001 winner, barely avoided disaster when he spun in Friday's practice. He remains 13th on the grid today. Joining him on the outside, your 4-time and defending winner of this race, the 40 Dominate of Jimmy Johnson. In Row 8, the Rushville Rocket, Tony Stewart, and all aboard the Trevor Bayne train, the Daytona 500 champion, embarking today from the 16th spot. Row 9 has Denny Hamlin and the bright yellow fella Paul Menard Chevrolet. Row 10, the red bulldozer of Brian Vickers, and Brad, the big Keselowski in the blue Deuce. Row 11, the Mayor 1999 and 2000 winner Jeff Burton nearly got his third win in 2009, and the Double Deuce of second place points man Kurt Busch looks for an elusive first win at his home track. Row 12, the Destroyer Juan Pablo Montoya in a blue 42 this week, and Bobby Labonte, 7th in points, finished 5th in this race 2 years ago. Row 13, Hudaman, David Rudaman in the paint job he took to Chicago's victory lane last summer, and happy Kevin Harvick. Row 14, Casey Mears reappears in 27th as the fastest go-or-go-home driver for the second straight week, and alongside, it's the Warrior from Emporia, Clint Boyer. Row 15, Principal Mike Skinner is back with Frankie Stoddard's team, which has finished 15th and 24th in its first 2 starts, and Casey Citizen Kane in the Red Bull number 4. Row 16, Front Row Joe Nemechek and J.J. Yaley with sponsorship from Darlington Raceway. Row 17, fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Buckeye Bullet Dave Blaney. Blaney is ready to race today, the very car the team was forced to use as a backup last Sunday at Phoenix. Row 18, David Gilliland with returning associate sponsorship from TM1 joins the rest of today's field in saluting legendary independent driver Wendell Scott, whose first Cup start came at Spartanburg, South Carolina 50 years ago on Friday. Gilliland's team runs the number 34. Scott campaigned in nearly all of his 495 series starts from 1961 to 1973. To the outside of Gilliland rides Landon Sandcastle in the Big Red Toyota. Row 19, awesome Bill Elliott for Phoenix Racing, and Robbie Gordon in another bright yellow car in today's field. Row 20, full throttle Travis Quappo looking to turn around a sluggish start to the season, and rookie contender Andy Lally for TRG Motorsports. Row 21, Tony, have you ever seen the rains in the Race Fuel Energy Drink Ford? And more bad luck befell the amazing David Reagan on Friday. Reagan was second fastest in the opening practice, but lost control coming off turn 2 during his first timed lap. Although he did an incredible job avoiding both walls, he did not time into the field and will start 42nd. And in row 22, all by himself, the Texas Twister Michael McDowell for HP Racing LLC. Only one car failed to qualify for this week's race, and it's Brian the Bull Keselowski, whose improved time in qualifying was not quite enough to get him in. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field for the Kobalt Tools 400.